There's a number shining through, a light to guide your way.
Thank you for joining me. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritans Southcoast and your host of the 988 CareCast. I'm so glad that you are here with me tonight. We're going to talk about tics, those sudden involuntary movements or sounds that some people experience. Tics can show up as blinking, throat clearing, head jerks, or even more complex behaviors. For some, they come and go. For others, they're part of a lifelong journey with conditions like Tourette syndrome. So just what are tics and what aren't they? First, it's important to know that tics are not a sign of weakness or something someone can simply stop. They're neurological. Sometimes stress or excitement can make them stronger, while relaxation can help lessen them. And while tics can draw unwanted attention, they don't define a person's worth, ability, or potential. Living with tics can be exhausting, not just physically, but emotionally. People may feel self-conscious, embarrassed, or misunderstood. For children and teens, this can be especially difficult in school or social settings. For adults, tics may impact work, relationships, or everyday routines. That's why compassion matters so much. If you know someone with tics, patience and understanding go a long way. A smile instead of a stare, a listening ear instead of judgment. And if you live with tics yourself, please know you are not alone. Managing tics often involves a mix of approaches like behavioral therapy, mindfulness, medication, or support groups. But beyond treatment, what makes a difference is connection, being heard, being seen, being supported. And that's where 988 comes in. If living with tics or supporting someone who has them feels overwhelming, you can always reach out. The 988 Lifeline is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When you call, you'll connect with someone trained to listen, understand, and remind you that you are not defined by your challenges. Tics are just one part of a person's story, not the whole story. With compassion, awareness, and support, we can create spaces where everyone feels accepted. Thanks for spending time with me on tonight's CareCast. And remember, whether you're navigating tics, stress, or anything else that weighs heavy, hope is always just 3 numbers away at 988.
When the day feels heavy and the dark clouds start to play, and you're feeling so alone with nothing seeming okay, there's a number shining through, a light to guide your way. Call 988, let hope brighten your day. You might be down, feeling lost or unsure, but a friendly voice is waiting, steady and secure. Resources and a listening ear, a hand to pull you near. It's support that's always here. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, no, you're never alone. Whether you stay anonymous or share your name, 24 hours care remains the same. 9888's here to lift the pain. On days when the clouds won't fade and hope feels hard to find, our team will help you find the strength and a clear road to unwind. From a little tap to planning next steps, with warmth that feels so kind. Let 988 remind you, you're precious in heart and mind. When doubts arise and tears may fall, a caring friend is waiting to catch them all. With every call or text, there's support for you at least, a promise of safety and of peace. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat and feel the hope you know. Anonymous or by name, the care is always there. 24/7 support, a love that shows it cares. 988's here to lift the pain. In that quiet moment, moment when life seems too hard to bear, remember there's a lifeline, a friend waiting somewhere. Let your voice be heard, let your heart find the way. There's comfort in connecting, let tomorrow greet a brighter day. If your world feels like a whisper and you're lost in the cry, a caring team is standing by, just a call to testify that every moment matters, every tear will soon run dry. With 988, we're together, reach out and fly. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, let the caring tone be known. Names or numbers, it's a choice all the same. 24 hours round, always here to ease your pain. 9888, turning night into brand new means drum. 3 numbers to call and around is to stay. Remember, you're the on your hardest day. With hope, help, and heart, just to call away.